Our users often ask, do you have one place where I can look for all the journal articles? And we actually do have something for that. If you click on the article button on the home page, you'll be in a database called Summon. And Summon is a massive interdisciplinary database where it brings many things together and you can look in one place for them. Let's have a look and see how it works. You can put in a very simple search, a distinctive word, as I am here, Umrah, the Lesser Pilgrimage, and I can click on search. Now, it's actually going to find a lot of things, and as I look at it, it's perhaps not exactly what I was thinking of, but I can refine the results. I'm going to click on scholarly journals, and it's going to give me a list that now includes 363 items. Let's focus on refining the subject. I'm going to click on the More button, and it will come up with some possibilities. I'm going to include Islam, and I'm going to include religion. I will include Muslims, and I'm going to click on Continue. Now I'm down to 24 results. Actually, it's not a long list to look at. I could look through it, but I've become so used to narrowing things down. Let's have one more go at the More button. And I'm going to click on More and choose some more subjects. I'm going to include Hajj and click on the Continue button. Oh, I've gone down to just one result. It's interesting though, because if we'd been in a religion database or an Islamic studies database, I suspect we would not have got this medical connection to the pilgrimage. So I certainly cast my net widely here and found something unusual. In practical terms, I might want to change my mind about adding the word Hajj, so I can pull it out of the search here and go back to my original search. Now, we did a very simple search. What we might be using more realistically is advanced search. Advanced search lets us be a lot more focused. I'm going to put in the word pluralism and let it search all fields. I'm going to connect it with the word and I'm going to put in the word Islam, and then I want it to look for words rooted on this, so I'm going to use the wildcard feature, the star, still letting it look in all fields. Now I want a connection with Canada, so I'm going to put Canada and I'm going to put the truncation symbol there so that it will look for both Canada and Canadian. But I'm not going to let it search in all fields. I want to bring focus to this search, so I'm going to ask it to look in the title of the article to see what it's able to find. Now I've found 485 results. You will always get a rather large list to start with in a database as large as Summon's. So I'm going to go back to refining things, and I'm going to click on scholarly journals, and that takes it down to 119, but I'd like to do a little bit more. So let's click on the More button under our subjects and go and choose some further subject refinements that will work for us. I'm going to ask it to include Islam and Muslims, and click on the Continue button. Now I'm down to 13 results, and they're quite interesting in the coverage that's there. Most of them we might have found in our religion database or Islamic database, but the second one is especially interesting. It's an article in the Canadian Bar Review, and I doubt we would have found a reference to this in the traditional databases we usually use. So by casting our net As extensively as the summons database, we've actually found a potential gem to use in our research in a related area that we might not have thought of. So it's definitely worth jumping into summons, if only to find a few special treasures, but I would suggest advanced search. My favorite use for summons, though, is actually to use it to quickly find journal articles if I know the title. If I know the title of a journal article, perhaps off a list from my professor, or if I'm looking at a bibliography that I've been reading, I can put the title of the article into the database, click on the search button, and many times it will come up with exactly the article I'm looking for, and I click on the full text, and up pops the PDF file. So, summons, kind of our version of the super size at UTL for all our databases.